So I know it's been a while, but I'm finally getting stuck back into some work, and the work that I'm talking about is continuing to work on this yellow HJ47 here. This is the one that I'm trying to bring back, restore if you will, to a point that I can daily drive it. If you don't know, there's a video that you can watch that explains the whole thing, runs you down on exactly what's going on. But what to do next, or really first, honestly I haven't really done anything super major to it. The only thing I did was some electrical work and cleaning up a couple of things. And I went through the list and I thought, oh, I could do the tray, that's big, and I gotta take all the rust from underneath and fix all that up. I gotta wait till it gets on the hoist. Disc brakes, turbo, all that stuff. It just seems like they need to come later on. So I've just settled on the first thing that needs to be done, really, which is strange, but the first thing that I need to do is do all the body work and paint. Once that's done, everything will be stripped, and as everything goes back in, then I will do it all properly. But everything's got to be stripped first to do the paint, so I don't want to do all the stuff and then have to strip it and then do the paint. That would add a lot of time onto an already long project. So what bodywork and paint needs to be done? Well, the entire car actually needs to be looked at. There's rust and dents and areas that just need to be looked at. The rust is very minimal. It's all mostly exterior stuff. It's very simple to patch. There's dents and stuff, also very easy to patch. Just quite a few dents. And then obviously sanding the whole thing, making sure everything looks all right. And then paint. I'm not gonna be painting it yellow. I'm gonna be painting it in the sandy taupe because it's a cool color, and I don't actually own a sandy taupe color, which is strange because I have quite a few Landcruisers. But to start us off, I'm going to do all of the disassembly. From the top of my head, it'll be all the engine stuff except for the engine. So your radiator, like exhaust, all the brake stuff, probably steering, a few steering things. But that's basically it. I think we start getting into this disassembly. So I've just disassembled everything on this passenger side. It was so easy. Like most of the stuff I didn't even show because it was just literally one bolt. Like this blower here, it's just the 4 bolts. Like the alternator has 1 pivot bolt in it. Anyway, now that I've done this passenger side, I'm gonna move over to this driver's side. So that's all like the steering box, all of the brake stuff in through there, the brake lines and the booster and all that. And then I'll probably move on to the interior. So now I'm gonna take everything out of the interior, just like all the parts that I have. So I'm gonna set up a little table here just to put the stuff on. And yeah, I've also got a bunch of stuff just sitting there, like parts that I've just thrown in there. So I'm gonna take them out and put them on this table. Look at all this good stuff. This is all just sitting on the inside. And there's heaps of good stuff I didn't even know. Like I got a new brake booster, brand new light switches. But now on the interior, most of the loose stuff is all gone. But I do have to get to a few other things. We've got wiring under here. We got the heater unit, things like the handbrake, the seat belts, the stuff up the top here. So I got to get in and take all that stuff out. I've unplugged a lot of the wiring on the inside, so I should be able to pull this whole loom out. I think that's it. Disassembled. I've gotten almost everything from the engine bay. I think there's like one wire left to take out. I've got everything basically that's covering places that need to be painted. So it's basically just the engine left. I took the wiring harness out from this side, everything, even the steering box and this front bib off as well. And also I should be able to get to the chassis here so I can fix that up because it's a bit rusty as well. I also did all the interior as well. So it didn't have any seats or carpet in it, but I took everything out. All of the dash stuff is out as well. And the wiring underneath is all out. Well, there's still wiring in there. It just needs to be tucked up and then covered so it doesn't get covered in paint. I took out these back windows as well. I don't know if I'll take the front one out, I might, but that's pretty much it. Now everything needs to be sanded and then primed. But apart from all that, that's the first part done. Disassembly. Again, it literally only took like a couple days. Like, it's so easy to unbolt everything in this car. It's crazy. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one, which will probably be sanding and priming. So I'll see you then.